We have some news just coming in. It's a big setback for the Mamata Banerjee government. The Supreme Court has paved the way for NIA probe into the Bengal Ram Navmi violence as it refuses to entertain the plea of the West Bengal government, which had challenged the Calcutta High Court order directing transfer of investigation to the NIA from the state police. Supreme Court refuses to entertain the special leave petition filed by the state of West Bengal, challenging the Calcutta High Court's order directing the transfer of investigations. This in connection with the Ram Navmi violence. A three-judge bench headed by Chief Justice of India D.Y. Chandrachud dismissed the plea by the state government. We're getting you details of what in fact the West Bengal government had told the court in terms of a plea that they had filed before the court, before the Supreme Court. It had got to do with the transfer of the case, or the investigations rather, in the Ram Navami violence in the state to the NIA, which is a central agency. That's what the West Bengal government had wanted. A three-judge bench headed by the Chief Justice of India, however, has refused to entertain this plea. It has been dismissed. The plea was by the state government in transferring of this case, the Ram Navami violence matter, from the state government to the NIA. It's a setback in that sense for Mamata Banerjee. Ram Navami violence in the state of West Bengal and the politics around it. This is something, the matter in fact had reached the court when the investigations were underway, but there was in fact a petition by the West Bengal government asking for the state government to continue to investigate this matter, and not transfer it in fact to the NIA. Kanu Sarda is getting asked more details on that. On what grounds did the West Bengal government did not want the case to be handed over to the NIA? This is a plea, of course, which has been turned down by the court today. Kanu.
Yes, Neha, the West Bengal plea was basically on the reason that the NIA probe was ordered when by the Calcutta High Court when the state police was already investigating the case. The West Bengal government categorically told the Supreme Court today that it will bring the morale of the police personnel down if investigations like these be transferred to NIA. But on the other hand, Suvendu Adhikari, who was one of the key petitioners before the Calcutta High Court, was also represented today by senior advocate C.S. Patwalia over here in the Supreme Court, told the bench that, there were 6 FIRs which were filed after this Ram Navmi violence, and Solicitor General Tushar Mehta, who was appearing for the NIA, told the court that at least in 2 FIRs, specifically the allegations of bombs were being recovered and specific charges of under the Explosive Substances Act have been filed in this case, and that is why the role of NIA in probing these cases has become relevant. So after a lengthy hearing for about an hour or so, the top court has now said that the NIA investigation will have to go on to find out the real truth, and upholded the Calcutta High Court order and paved the way for the NIA probe.
Politically speaking, this in fact is going to lead to a direct showdown between the Mamata Banerjee-led government in the state of Bengal and the BJP-led central government, given that Kanu, NIA is indeed a central agency, isn't it? The West Bengal government and the TMC, of course, is going to say that this isn't going to be fair in terms of the investigations.
Yes, Neha, it will be a tough political thing. It's a political showdown actually for Mamata government in the Supreme Court, because all the West Bengal government wanted is to stop the NIA investigation at any cost. That is what come as a setback for the Mamata government from the Supreme Court today.